How's it going, folks? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Today I want to talk about the Twitter hack that recently went on and what it says about startups, the signs of our time, and hacking in general. So what happened during this hack? If you don't know, a bunch of influential people within the United States at least posted a tweet saying, if you send Bitcoin to this address, I will double it and send it back to you because this is my address, it looks like they're saying. So a lot of people did. When I checked, I think it was day 2, I think they had 2 Bitcoin, and that's like 40,000. Apparently, the individual that perpetrated this attack actually has millions worth of Bitcoin. But what's really interesting here is the method that this hack took on, the way that this hack came to be. It was only a little bit of technical, but it was mostly social engineering. That's right, friends, just picking up the phone, calling into Twitter and being like, hey, I need you to change my password. Not only that, but posing as IT, sending people at Twitter a portal to go through, basically phishing them. And when they phished them, they got the employees' information, and with that, they had the ability to change passwords. Ultimately, that's how it happened. Social engineering, someone at Twitter giving up the keys of the kingdom, and Twitter having the availability to let remote users administrate their database, administrate their servers, which is a big no-no. You're not supposed to do that. That's just something you don't do in general. Anyways, it's amazing because so many influential people were dealt with here. So many influential people were messed with here. But what's really crazy is, what if someone changed Trump's password and put a tweet up of, I don't like Israel, let's nuke them off the face of the earth? Do you think most people would understand that that was a hack at that point? Do you think most people would be able to get that? You could make a subtle tweet that wouldn't be big enough, would be big enough to cause an international incident, but nobody would question. So the thing about the Twitter startup is that the CEO is only part-time. The fact the CEO is only part-time makes me think it's about time that the CEO moved to full-time. Jack Dorsey? I could be wrong, but off the top of my head, I think that's the individual's name. But the fact that this wasn't state-sponsored hackers, this wasn't epic hackers, this was Florida man, no, Florida boy from Tampa, Florida. 17-year-old boy manages to social engineer himself onto Twitter and take people's accounts. Not a hack. Social engineering. Picking up the phone. How is it? How it's universally stupid, man. So one way that this guy got all of the information and made it look like he was who he said he was is he looked online to see who works at Twitter and what they do. And when he got that information, he could send out there that he was that individual. Now, one big thing that this brings up is sometimes it's really good to have people working in the building, because if they have a problem, IT generally knows them to begin with, and they know if they're cool or not. And that's what we need a little bit more of in this situation. But seriously, Jack Dorsey, if that is the CEO, you got to be CEO full-time. You got to change security. How is it that a place so unsecure has the ability to control the world? I mean, there's a lot of people that use Twitter, and I still to this day say Twitter isn't what it should be. There's no way it should wield this much power throughout the universe. There's no way it should be this crazy, and it just is. You might be able to hear my son singing upstairs right now. I don't know what's going on with that. We're trying to take his sucky away from him. He's not too happy with it. He shouldn't be having it anymore. Anyways, that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Nev from Nev's Tech Bits. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff. Always appreciated. And as always, folks, take care of each other.